Welcome back to Nerds R Us, where anybody can be a kid. It's your favorite co-host, Tyler and Ike, and I guess I'll be here too. Today we're going to be doing some we're going to be doing some Disney talk, anything from the old school classics to the remakes, any live actions. I mean, even Star Wars now. They're all under that umbrella.
Yeah, Marvel too.
Yeah, Marvel's there too.
Jesus. Can you buy any more? Oh yeah, fuck.
Disney is out to own the world.
Fox.
They're kind of
Fox Entertainment now.
Which is tight because, X-Men deserve a good remake.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Disney's coming to make you laugh.
What was the first Disney movie, you remember seeing as a kid?
The first
I remember really, remembering was probably Lion King.
Lion King was probably one of the first. I'm old as fuck, so it was probably, Cinderella or some shit.
Cinderella. Is that the first? Was that the first big one, or is it was
Snow White? I think.
Before that?
Yeah, I think Snow White was.
Snow White's my least favorite. It's super shitty.
Yeah, I didn't like Snow White.
I
also didn't really like Cinderella too much.
Yeah, it was 60s.
The glass slipper kind of threw me off. I was like, but there's bound to be more than one person.
There's nobody who has the size fucking 6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody in the whole village.
Really, nigga? The whole kingdom? Not one size 6 bitch. Really? For sure? Really?
Only the maid.
Only the maid, yeah.
And also, he totally fell in love with her and then immediately forgot what she looked like. You should have been able to walk in the house. Oh, it's you.
There's your face.
Yeah.
It's the same face that you had.
You're the only blonde.
It's the same face that you had when you were dancing with me all fucking night. I mean, same face. It's like Superman with his with his glasses. It's just really, nigga? Really?
Yeah, any incognito shit. Who Bruce Wayne is in and out of the bat suit. Let's be real.
It's the same fucking face.
Yeah.
Literally covers.
It's the same fucking face, and then it's okay, who's the one person in the city who could actually afford to be Batman?
Right.
Bruce Wayne. There you go.
Fuck.
But no, dude, I'm excited for the Lion King live action coming out this year. That's gonna be sick as shit.
I'm excited for that because they got a bunch of the original cast to do the voices again.
Yeah.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
They can do
dude.
Mufasa again. I think they're getting Jeremy Irons to do Scar again. To do Simba because he's obviously way too fucking old now. I think they're getting the same people for Timon and Pumbaa.
That'd be sweet.
And then Elton John is doing the whole fucking soundtrack again. Redoing all the original songs from the first movie.
No shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better fucking soundtrack. I mean, you got Hakuna Matata, you got, the one where they totally fuck, but it's super incognito.
Fucking, but not fucking, because it's a kids show.
They totally fuck. Disney always has, catchy ass good soundtracks to their movies.
They have killer music on their shit all the time.
I mean, when you first watch Aladdin and they break out some fucking Arabian Nights, everybody knows that song. The Prince song that him and freaking Genie sing when they go into the village and he's pretending to be a prince.
I'm trying to remember that one. It's been a long time since
I've seen
I should remember it. I helped remaster the 25th anniversary edition. I heard the whole movie 5,000 goddamn times.
Really?
Yeah.
No
My buddy's dad worked for Disney and Sony, and then they were just remastering the audio for it, so I was there for a lot of it.
Yeah.
But you kind of tune that out after the 30th time.
Right? No
Yeah, I'm
shit.
sure that's how all parents feel about Frozen.
Oh my god.
I'm sure. Even I don't even have any kids, and I was I don't fucking want to be a snowman.
I still fucking love that movie, though.
And the
never
second
seen
one's coming out this year. The sequel's out this year.
No
Frozen
shit.
2.
I didn't even know they were making.
Alright, they need to stop making fucking Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek
It's over.
The third one was pushing it.
They should have left it at 3.
Yeah. The third one you can still get into. I haven't watched anything past that. Puss in Boots, the solo movie, sure. Because that's awesome, but...
Yeah, Shrek 1 and 2, and then I never watched another.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically all Pixar movies fall under Disney too. So when you got your fucking Toy Stories and your Monsters Inc., all that shit, and those are all fucking just as good as like any original Disney movie too.
How did they come up with all this different shit, dude?
I don't know. Well, the thing about Pixar is they're just like, what if we make a thing and then we give it feelings? Like, what if toys had feelings? What if clothes had feelings?
Video games.
What if feelings had feelings? That's when they made.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Too. I forgot about that. Fuck.
But while I was watching Incredibles 2, awesome Disney movie that came out this year, by the way, Christopher Robin, live action.
Dude, I want to see that.
That looks really good,
I've
actually.
heard like nothing but good reviews about that.
Yeah, that trailer got me sucked in, dude.
That one looked interesting. I don't know.
Dude,
I
it's
don't know
Ewan
how I feel
McGregor. Okay, which means it's automatically going to be good.
Yeah, he's a good actor, but I don't know, man. I used to draw Winnie the Pooh and Tigger like all the fucking time. Like I have a picture of them that I drew for my dad of them arm wrestling.
Of Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, dead ass, dude.
I think there's an episode where they arm wrestle.
Really?
I think so.
I made their arms like huge. They were jacked as fuck. But I was just really bored and hanging out one day. I was hanging out with my little cousin and stuff, and so I started drawing, and then just drew a yoked fucking Winnie the Pooh and yoked Tigger, gave him tattoos and shit like sailors. Oh man.
So what's your opinion on the live action movies coming out over like the original animated movies?
They're cool. I like Beauty and the Beast a lot. So I've got high hopes for Lion King. I mean, they're doing a Mulan too. They're gonna do a Mulan live action.
Yeah. Well, they've been talking about that for a long time.
That would be dope. As
Yeah,
fuck.
Mulan
If
would
they
be
get
cool.
the same guy to play Shang who voiced him, I'm gonna be super fucking pissed off.
You know, it was fuck, what was it? Jungle Book. We
Jungle
just talked
Book,
about
yeah.
earlier. That
That
was
one was
baller
good.
as fuck. Dude, if they do anything even close to that one, downs.
Yeah.
Dude,
Downs
fucking
like-
Shere Khan gave me chills.
Dude, that was
He
baller.
was fucking beast. I was like, scared me so much more as a kid. I would have been like, yeah, you don't fuck with fucking panthers.
Yeah. I remember as a kid watching the cartoon, he freaked me the fuck out. And as an adult watching the movie after chasing a mountain lion because it looked like a big kitty, I realized how retarded I was because I was like, I am not at all afraid of that. I'd probably try to pet that cat if I was on set.
Well, dude, the thing that makes the movie so good is they always get like all A-list actors to voice the characters.
Oh, yeah, every time.
I mean, they had Bill Murray voicing Baloo. I think it was Idris Elba voicing the Black Panther.
I think so, yeah.
And then fucking Christopher Walken
Yeah.
was
my
King
God.
Louie.
Yeah.
Best fucking... Dude,
Oh,
all the
I
scenes with
forgot
him in
about
it,
that.
All the scenes in it.
Dude, when he goes into like the kingdom, and then the cowbell slides by, I was like, you fucking...
You
Slide
tricky.
down.
I was like, you totally slipped that right past the kids to the adults, and you were like, we all need more cowbell.
More cowbell.
But what are you guys' favorite Disney movie, if you had to pick one?
Honestly, it would be Lion King. That would be the first one. That would be my number one all day, every day. I mean, it's got everything in it. It's got comedy. It's got actual depth and like a fight scene. And then that part where it shows the shadow of Scar getting like fucking torn to death by the hyenas. That
Yeah,
like fucked with
that was
me.
brutal.
And then Mufasa's death. Nobody didn't cry at that fucking part.
That was sad as fuck.
Everybody cried. The parents who took their kids to watch that movie cried.
That was super depressing. I also realized I never answered the first question. Aladdin.
Nice.
Because I have it on VHS still to this day. So, and then my second one was Little Mermaid because my sister got Little Mermaid because I got Aladdin.
But Little Mermaid was dope.
It was hella sick.
Under
I think I
the
watched
sea.
that just as much.
I actually don't really like Little Mermaid that much.
I just think I had a crush on Ariel. I mean, let's be honest here.
Did-
You grow those legs, girl, let me see what's between them.
Clown titties were jam, dude.
Yeah. I wanted a mermaid girlfriend for so long after that movie.
No shit.
So what do you think, what's your opinion on like the newer Disney movies, like Well, I guess Brave technically falls under like
Moana
Disney.
was sick. I liked
Moana was
Moana.
really good.
That was a good
That was
movie.
good.
Frozen was really good too. I would say new favorites would have to be Moana or
Was my favorite, probably of the newer ones.
well, it had fucking The Rock in there.
Well, yeah, no,
that's
that was
kinda
dead
why it
giveaway.
was my favorite, yeah.
That's true.
All-time favorite, I would say either Hercules. No. Pause. My all-time favorite is definitely gonna be the Goofy movie. Because
yeah,
that was
fucking
the
slid
shit.
under the radar there.
Dude, I still have all of those songs memorized. I listen to them like on a weekly basis.
True.
And Hercules. Hercules was a close following, but a Goofy
Dude,
movie for
Hercules
sure.
just like makes you want to achieve goals in your life
That's what
when
I'm
you
fucking
watch it.
saying. That's why I've lived this long, is because, you know.
Anytime you're down and out, dude, and you listen to Go the Distance, fucking, you're ready to go.
Dude, I watched that at Michelle's house the other day. We passed out, and I like threw that on, and I like legitimately was singing along to the whole fucking movie, and I like kind of teared up during that part, and I was like, "You can do it. You got this shit, Hurt."
Fuck, I don't know. I would have to say I'm having a hard call for me for a favorite between Robin Hood or Fox and the Hound.
Ooh, Fox and the Hound.
Oh my
That was one of my
That one
favorites.
did
It was sad as hell, but it had a great ending. It came together well at the end.
Yeah.
But then Robin Hood, man, how can you beat Robin Hood?
Cried like a bitch during
Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, I cried a lot.
Because you're like, no, bro, like, he's your friend.
And yeah, and he's like,
totally,
fuck
he totally
that.
didn't mean to have that other dog get injured. It wasn't his fault. And he's like, now I have to fucking kill you. And you're like, no, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah,
So depressing.
so savage.
Hunt or whatever, and then the Mama Owl is like, he's not your friend. You ever see like a foxhound and a fox be friends? He's not your friend. When he comes back, you guys aren't friends anymore. And I was like, oh fuck, dude. And then he comes back and he's like, I can't be your friend anymore.
So depressing.
Yeah, that was sad.
I feel like that kind of had some racy undertones.
It probably did,
yeah.
I'm sure.
I mean, especially for Disney back
It's a
in the
pretty
day.
old movie.
Yeah. And that's probably why I was even more depressing.
Well, you know, we totally fucking forgot about is Peter Pan.
Ooh.
Peter Pan was good.
Also
Not
super
my
racist at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not for the time, but definitely for now.
Yeah.
And they sing the song about the Indians.
Ooh, is
honest?
Right, oh, God.
Low-key not racist at all.
Ferngully was Disney too, huh?
Dude, I love that.
Ferngully's such a good one.
Remember tripping balls watching that? Yeah, you fucking do. We all do.
I fucking forgot that Robin Williams was in that movie.
I know, he was the bat.
Yeah. I had no fucking clue.
I'm batty. I love that fucking movie too.
I think that's why I liked Happy Feet so much too, because he was the Emperor Penguin.
Oh my god! I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the existence of that movie.
Dude, he's so good. He's such a good voice for like voice acting.
Well, that's where he started Popeye. That was like one of his first major things.
True.
True.
Which
Yeah, but
blew my
Aladdin-
mind when I like rewatched it older. I was like, that's fucking
I'm not
Robin
gonna lie.
Williams.
When they announced the cast for Aladdin, and I know Robin Williams is dead, but when they cast Will Smith to be to be Genie,
I know.
I was
man.
kind of like, I like Will Smith. Don't get me wrong. I think he should be the guy to voice Genie.
No.
Unless he
not-
brings back. Here's the thing: if he brings back some like old school Will Smith, I'd be about that life. Because I mean,
He's not animated enough. He doesn't have like as many like voices and characters and noises and stuff that Robin Williams brought to Aladdin that made the character so like.
I don't think he's
zany.
gonna be a Robin Williams by any means, but I think he can do okay. I think he can pull it off.
Yeah, I could see him pulling it off, but it's just
It's not gonna be nearly as impressive.
It's a bummer. R.I.P. Robin Williams.
No shit.
Speaking of Robin Williams in Disney, he was in Hook.
yeah.
Yep.
He was Captain Hook, wasn't he?
No, he was grown-up Peter Pan.
Oh yeah.
That was like the first movie I saw somebody die in, actually. I really remember that because one of the Lost Boys ends up getting stabbed towards the end.
Ooh, yeah.
And he dies, and I remember I was like 5. That was the first time I ever saw anybody die in a movie.
Three Musketeers was the first time I saw somebody die. And I was fucking in love with that movie. Actually, I think it was Man Behind the Iron Mask.
Oh man, the Iron Mask.
Yeah.
The Three Musketeers, I like the Three Musketeers, even though it's like probably the worst one. It's the one with Chris O'Donnell and Charlie Sheen. And
That was fucking awesome.
Kiefer Sutherland. It's okay, but objectively, it's shitty. Let's be real.
Yeah, I mean-
Objectively, it is not good. It's probably the weakest out of the Three Musketeers movies. But it played on Disney every year, so that's why I love it.
Yeah, I was about to say that's kind of like childhoody.
Classic, like when Disney used to do the fucking Saturday movie night, and they would do a new movie, like a Disney exclusive movie every Saturday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And they had the one where like the kids were all rollerblading, and they're like, we don't rollerblade for money, we rollerblade because rollerblading is life. We're gonna sell out and rollerblade for money.
Fuck.
And you as a kid, I was like, why can't you just do both? Why can't you just take the money and still also enjoy rollerblading?
Because that's too logical. Fuck. Dude, I didn't know how much shit Charlie Sheen was in until, like, the whole Coke scandal and shit.
Until he like stopped being and shit.
Yeah, like, okay, I watched 2.5 Men all the way through, and I was like, God, it kind of looks familiar, but never really thought too much about it. And then I was like, later on, I realized how much shit he was in through my childhood. I was like, fuck, that's amazing.
Yep, I know. And then he's also the brother of Emilio Estevez. So...
Really?
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that? They're both Martin Sheen's kids.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Estevez is their, like, actual last name. Sheen is their actor last name.
Okay,
He's actually
okay.
You did not know that?
I did not fucking know that.
Well, that's because nobody's heard from Emilio Estevez since fucking 89.
That's what I mean. Like, Emilio Estevez, like, I totally forgot his existence, to be completely honest.
He made it out with Young Guns.
And I was like,
Emilio.
If you could pick an actor to be in the next, like, big Disney movie that hasn't been a Disney movie, who would you want to see?
God. I think, not Ezra Miller. What's that fucking kid from... He did, Ender's Game. Dude, the main fucking actor, dude.
Oh, I don't know what else that kid is from, though. That's the only thing I know him from.
He's in a grip of shit.
I'm sure he is, I just only know him from that movie.
I can't figure out why I don't remember his name. But anyways, that kid should be in a fucking, like, Disney movie. I feel like he could definitely pull off a fucking Disney kid. Like a young
He's
fucking...
probably right about that
Hercules
age,
or some
I mean.
shit. Like Teen Hercules, where he's all kind of lanky and shit before he gets yoked as
He's
fuck.
still strong as fuck, but not, like, swole as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's so, like, plain. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean. He was awkward, but he could pull off that awkward Teen Herc perfect.
In, like, a live-action movie?
Yeah. Easily.
I don't know, he doesn't have enough strong enough chin to be Hercules.
True.
They just draw a little swirl on it.
Well, it takes to make
That
him
obviously
strong.
indicates godhood.
Or what's the dude that played Gronk? He would make a fucking sick Hercules.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Poison's Betsy Josie kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Cusco's poison. I mean, that was a Disney movie, though. He was in that movie.
Yeah.
Emperor's New Groove.
Which, I mean, David Spade.
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
that
come
was-
on.
That was a fucking...
That was a
That
killer
was one
casting.
that I forget about, but it's so...
One I always forget about is like Pinocchio or like the Great Mouse Detective, fucking Oliver and Company.
Oh, yeah. Rescuers Down Under.
Sorcerer's Stone. The Brave Little
I was
Toaster.
about to say the Brave Little
Yeah,
Toaster.
dude. Those are all ones I grew up watching, but I never think of them now.
No shit.
Ooh, you know what might have moved up into my like list though is fucking Anastasia though.
Yeah, Anastasia was good.
Always.
God,
It's like one of the best like stories.
Yeah, dude. Anybody could follow that. It was good for adults. It was good for kids. I still love that movie.
Had like death, and then it had fucking like
Doom and gloom, but it had brightness and
then he
happiness.
was like the guy was in like fucking purgatory.
Crazy. That was a deep ass movie for a kid.
Yeah, it was.
It was deep,
hectic
dude. And then
as
it was like
fuck.
turned out she was the princess and shit. And then it turned out the guy that she randomly meets like 20 years later was the kid who helped her. Castle was going down.
Yeah.
And all their family was dying and shit. And then only the grandma's left. And she's looking for her. And she doesn't remember who she is. It's a fucking roller coaster of emotions.
Oh shit.
They have the little bat guy.
That's probably my favorite part.
But how about Tarzan and the live remake of that? I don't think that
Are
one
they
went
doing a
over
live
too well.
remake?
They did already.
I fucking
Yeah.
love
Well, that
movie.
wasn't based off the Disney movie, though. That was based off, like, the actual Tarzan book.
No. Well, then
That's still good as fuck, though.
Yeah.
I like the guy who they got to play Tarzan. One, because he was built like a motherfucker. Yeah, that had fucking Margot Robbie in it.
Yeah.
Randomly had Samuel L. Jackson, who's in every movie.
Every movie ever.
Just shows up to a motherfucker or two.
Look at this Tarzan motherfucker. I'm out.
Motherfucker in that movie.
He says motherfucker in every movie, and it's fucking fantastic.
That's the thing.
It makes
And anytime anybody's like, who's Sam Jackson? I'm like, have you ever seen a black guy in a movie? That's Sam Jackson. He's the black guy in every movie you've ever seen. And then sprinkle some Denzel in there.
Fuck. Now Idris Elba. He's been taking over the fucking.
He's kind of, yeah, he's the cool new black guy.
Yeah.
True.
He's a fucking boss too.
Well, yeah, I think the reason, I don't know, he has such a, like, noticeable voice. Like,
Idris Elba?
the way he talks is so, like, not like any other actors out there. I think that's why he does a lot of voice act work.
He's the
instantly
most
recognizable.
well-spoken, best voice having person that I've ever seen. Like, his voice is super edgy at the same time.
He's got that classic, like, I'm well put together, but I will fucking kill you in your sleep voice
Yeah.
with a nice cup of tea.
While having the evening tea.
They were talking about having him play fucking James Bond in a movie a little while ago.
Idris Elba?
Yeah.
That'd be dope as fuck.
I don't know, dude. Like,
They were also talking about Tom Hardy too.
I don't know if
Tom
Tom
Hardy is
Hardy...
Venom, though?
He can't
Yeah.
pull off a fucking James Bond, dude. He's too, like, action movie badass to pull off a James Bond.
Super
He's not
alpha.
classy enough to pull off a James Bond, dude.
Have you seen? No, he go back into his history. He plays a lot of classy motherfuckers, actually.
But they're always, like, edgy, classy motherfuckers. Like, he's always like, I'm a classy guy. Right on the verge of snapping and be a maniac, which is totally not James Bond.
James Bond is edgy, though.
He's not, like, edgy, like, I could jump into being a serial killer any second, which is the total look that Tom Hardy has. He's like, I'm edgy because I have the ability to fucking kill you, like, easily, but I'm super reserved, I'm well trained, and also I'm, like, a man of the crown. I'm not about that shit. He's too edgy. I don't think that's why he's super good to play Eddie Brock in Venom, because the character is super, like, oh, I'm also,
Unstable.
like, I'm already unstable,
Yeah.
and this symbiote's unstable, that's why it works. He's too, like, he just looks like he's fresh out of the fucking sideboard. No matter what movie he plays in, you're like, I could see this character snapping. If he played in a Disney movie, it would be a murder movie.
Oh man. Well, shit.
Well, I think that's the end of our show for today, guys, so thanks so much for listening, and definitely download some episodes and listen to them at your convenience at nerdsrs.com. That's NRDSRUS.com. We're also on Facebook at the same name. You can also throw us $1 on Patreon and get a shout out if you want to. If not,
Fuck
we
you.
can still be friends.
Just kidding.
He said fuck you, but that's we can still be friends. I'll let it slide for a little bit. Only a little bit, though.
My patience is wearing thin.
Do you want enemies? Because that's how you get enemies. Also, check us out on Instagram, same name, and Facebook and Twitter, all that shit. In the meantime, have a great week and stay nerdy and stay classy.